rest of your life. We could watch the stars at night, twinkling high above. 'Cause I promise you, for the rest of your life, that I will be there by your side. I will be your love.
Michael and Julie, you have arrived on the romantic island of Maui, the land of aloha, for this, your special day. You've also reached that point in your relationship where you desire a greater commitment. Today, your relationship changes. Like a caterpillar being mysteriously transformed into a butterfly, you will no longer be just two good friends. Today, you are being transformed into one. Your two separate lives are entering into a mysterious union of life, love, and sacrifice. Today, you are about to pledge your love to each other in this union that we commonly call marriage. Now, I know you thought about why you want to get married here today, but would you take just a moment, ignore everyone else that's here, and gaze into each other's eyes? What is it that you see there that has captured your soul? What spark, what love, what beauty have you found in those eyes that has made you into a better person? Do you remember when you first met? Do you remember when you first kissed? Can you recall the moment when your lover turned your life and your heart upside down? Perhaps I should say right side up. Now, today, you've come to bring all of these emotions into something more. Today, you stand before these witnesses and you desire to make a commitment that will produce a lifetime of fulfillment. That is your hope, your desire, and your commitment today. Now you can look back in that direction. Now we know that there will never be a perfect marriage. And if you achieve that, would you let me know? I'd like to know one perfect marriage.
Yeah.
As you enter into this next step in your relationship, you should understand that it takes a lot of love and a lot of work to make a good marriage. Now, some couples tend to think of marriage as a 50-50 proposition. I'll do half if you do half. But the best relationships are usually 90-10. If you both will give each other 90% most of the time, you'll have a formula likely to bring you both a lifetime of happiness. Love is a verb. Although it can describe a state of being, it really is an action word. So it's not just how you feel about each other, as important as that might be, but it's what you do for each other that will tend to be the key. Over time, feelings have a tendency to change, but if you keep performing acts of love for each other, your feelings should stay fresh and alive. So when you don't feel like being loving, and those moments do happen from time to time, think about how you would like to be treated. When you sense that you're being ignored, and occasionally things like that do happen too, just so you know, learn how to listen to your partner's needs. In the Hawaiian language, ho'oponopono means to put things right by family discussion. So in other words, you don't want to let the sun sink into the horizon without first working out each day's issues. Marriage is more than a contract. It's a commitment to take your joy deep, deeper than happiness, deeper into the discovery of who you most truly are. Marriage is a journey to a life of becoming. It is a covenant that says, I love you, I trust you, I will be here for you when you are hurting, and when I am hurting, I will not leave. Marriage is intended to provide a sanctuary safe enough to risk fully loving with nothing held back. Expect the best from your lover, and you can transform your home into a castle where love thrives. Poet Carl Sandburg captured the essence of a love which can stand the test of time in a free verse poem which I'd like to read to you, and I'd like to encourage the two of you to look into each other's eyes while I read you these words on your behalf. I love you. I love you for what you are, but I love you yet more for what you're going to be. I love you not so much for your realities as for your ideals. I pray for your desires that they may be great, rather than for your satisfactions, which may be so hazardously little. A satisfied flower is one whose petals are about to fall. But the most beautiful rose is one, hardly more than a bud, wherein the pangs and ecstasies of desire are working for larger and finer growth. Not always shall you be what you are right now. You are going forward towards something great. I am on the way with you, and I love you.
Good.
Now, Michael, would you please take your leg and place it around Julie's neck, and in the Hawaiian tradition, give her a kiss on both cheeks. Holding her hand, looking into her eyes. Do you, Michael, take Julie to be your wife? Will you love and cherish her, giving her assistance in all of life's labors? Will you be true to her both in sickness and in health, both when things are going well and when there are difficulties? And will you be faithful to her as long as you both shall live? If so, you may answer, I will.
I will.
Michael, let the beautiful and fragrant flowers which you placed on Julie remind you of the beautiful and fragile nature of your relationship with her. Cherish Julie always, treating her as your princess. Now, Julie, if you'll take your leg and place it around Michael's neck, and again in the Hawaiian tradition, give him a kiss on both cheeks. Holding his hand, looking into his eyes. Julie, let the beauty and the fragrance of these flowers which you've placed on Michael remind you always of this day as you commit yourself to be his bride.